Students returning from Lindsey Wilson College's most recent holiday break were surprised to find a greatly renovated Student Union building, or SUB. This approximately $35,000 renovation, which among other things includes the relocated Starbucks kiosk, a sound dampening wall, a computer bar, new TVs, and a new color scheme, gives the lounge area what college officials involved in the project call a warmer coffee shop atmosphere. But why renovate this SUB in particular now? These officials explain.
It all stemmed from moving the Starbucks kiosk, and that was the best location that we could find. And so we didn't want to just put the kiosk up there and not do anything to change the environment. And also in the wintertime when people are standing in line for coffee, it can get a little drafty in the atrium of the dining center. So we decided to move it up to the Student Union building. Also have a better hub for student activity, allow for drinks to be served there, and just to create a better atmosphere.
Yeah, chose that. I mean, I could have thrown a dartboard that had a bunch of different things on it. Where it landed, I could have started there. I mean, there's things I want to do in the residence halls. There's, different things across the campus. Like in the gazebos. I want to create some outdoor spaces as well, like some outdoor eating spaces along the Fugate Science Center. I'd like to see some of those picnic table type, things along that big long walkway out there. So if people want to enjoy the sun, I mean, there's just a lot of things we could do. But the Student Union building seemed like a place that could get used more often than any, seasonally, year-round, and it could have the greatest impact for not just our students, but for visitors, for prospective students, for their parents, when we're having different activities on campus. In the summertime we have a lot of camps that come in and out, and it just becomes a good congregation area for different small groups. So, and it was the place that I think had the most wear and tear that needed attention, immediate attention. So I thought that as far as where we could have the greatest impact, that's where we could have the greatest immediate impact.
And also the facilities was sitting there, but it really wasn't inviting because the furniture, the TVs were pretty much outdated. So students would watch an old fuzzy TV, and the furniture was torn and ripped, and there wasn't really a good place in that area for their internet access and things like that where they could be comfortable.
And I think, I'll tell you, an indirect effect of it is I think students then appreciate things. When we're as a college are taking care of things, if we're not providing chairs and tables and couches that look like we care about them, then why should the students care about them? But if we're taking the time to remodel, to renovate, and bring new things in and fresh ideas, I think it makes the students feel like people care about what's going on, and then in turn they care about what's going on. So I've been the housekeeping staff tells me that the students have been doing a great job of keeping up with everything. I've not seen any kind of damage, that kind of stuff. So I'm really pleased with that. So I think it's good. I think it's students taking pride in the campus. I think things like that make people appreciate where they are.
RadarCast took a poll with students around campus. The majority of those students do like the changes in the SUB. In the same poll, students were asked if the changes made them go over to the SUB more often or not, or if they were indifferent. Half of those students say that the changes do make them come over more often. 40% say they do not, and 10% were indifferent. So activity at the SUB has increased, and college officials are noticing. According to the college officials, not only has activity at the SUB increased, but they have heard generally positive feedback from faculty and students both in person and on social media. So has the SUB renovation lived up to their expectations and been successful? It would seem so. For RadarCast, I'm James McIntosh.